and turnovers, all right? And you'll do fine. This is your moment.
Thanks, Coach.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of Garden State IAA basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We can't wait to get another season rolling, and we look to get a great matchup to kick things off.
Well, a classic matchup with the Newark East Eagles playing host to the Burton Hornets. Both teams looking to improve on their final positions from last year. A win tonight would be a great step towards that goal.
Bobby Erickson leads the way for the Hornets. They go against an Eagles team with quite a few new faces. Still, though, Newark is led by senior KJ Day.
And the crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles. This is the type of atmosphere you love to see at the high school level. Well, with the new season underway, here is how the Eagles are going to look. You have the team captain at the point, KJ Day. On the wings, it's going to be Sheffield and Lack. Zadirka will play power forward, and the new addition of Junior gets the start in the middle. And the Hornets come in with their usual lineup. Luan and Dermanenko are in the backcourt. Star forward Bobby Erickson begins the game at the 3. Ramadas and Aslanoglu fill out the 4 and 5 spots. And the last few seasons, the Eagles haven't had an easy time finding wins.
For a while, it seemed you could always count on the Eagles to be at the top of this conference. That hasn't been the case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent he needs to get his program back to the top.
Now here's Erickson. And the shot falls.
When this happens, he's capable of getting to the rim. Cannot allow Erickson to get into the lane.
Inside, Junior. That ball off target, making him 2 for 3. Outside Levesque. Down low. Junior comes up with the block.
On defense, Junior can get very tenacious. Here he manages to completely shut the shooter down with a big block.
Rebounded by the Hornets.
Well, you have to love the charm of the Newark East Gym. The facility might not be top of the line, but it has a lot of history for the Eagles.
And there have been talks about getting a new gym built on campus, but that's something that's a decade away on the school board's agenda. As you said, this gym just fits with the legacy of the Newark East Eagles. And a heads-up play there to read the bounce and capitalize on that second opportunity.
And that's good for Junior.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and he's converting.
Pass to Dermanenko. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Ramadas outside. Dermanenko. To the left side. And here's Joe Levesque outside. Still looking for his first make after that miss. 0 for 2. Here's Junior. With the second effort. A beautiful reverse layup.
Getting after it on the boards and saving the possession for the Eagles. That's a tenacious play from Junior.
Pass to Porter from the arc. It's hauled in by KJ Day. To the middle, and it's stolen away by Dermanenko. Bobby Erickson for 3. The Hornets again can't hit it. And the Hornets and their roster, they aren't scared to play small if they need to.
Looking at the rest of the division, the Hornets are one of the smaller teams overall. They just don't have that many big bodies in the program, but they know how to make up for it with defensive rotations. Don't be fooled. This team is still deadly, albeit a tad undersized.
Back to Levesque. Pass to Dermanenko. On the wing, Bobby Erickson. With just 5 to shoot. Back to Dermanenko. The Hornets again can't hit it. The Eagles leading. The 3 from Christian Sheffield. And Vlad Dermanenko pulls it down. About 7 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Ramadas. Shoots over Day. Ramadas' shot is good.
If you're the D, you live with this. Ramadan sometimes just hits those tough shots.
To the paint. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
He's a strong finisher at the rim. He's not going to miss a chance like that.
And he doesn't even need two hands to do it.
Yeah, his teammates are loving that one. Hyped up before he even got off the ground.
Now here's Erickson. And so, the first quarter in the books. Eagles ahead, leading by... The first quarter of the season is in the books as we get going with the second quarter of action between the Eagles and the Hornets. Burton trailing here. Well, Coach Bishop wanted a strong post presence this year. This team got exactly that with the addition of Junior.
You want strength and athleticism? That's what you get with Junior. Easily their most intimidating center on the roster, despite not having a lot of experience on the court.
On the wing, it's Simon Carter, covered by Kennedy. Now Leftos. Outside Luan. James. There's Leftos with the three.
He's learning how to use his size to gain an advantage on the boards.
To the inside, Junior. And Junior throws it down.
How about the court awareness? Indra, absolutely superb job. Realizing the D's overcommitment, and what a great dime.
Aslanoglu can't hit it.
A few more boards could make this one closer.
The little attention to detail makes all the difference in a game like this. Boxing out being one of them.
Just no fire from them on defense right now. They're getting destroyed in the paint.
It's actually a little embarrassing.
Pass to James. Right side, Luan. Outside for James. Aslanoglu. And again, Leftos Aslanoglu missing. Now Mason. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Junior. And the Eagles tack on two more.
Well, seeing Junior out there, you can't help but think of his legendary father, Duke, one of the biggest names in the area.
Outside Luan. Leftos Aslanoglu in the high post. Junior's there. Shot's good by Kelsey. And Duke, a star here at Newark, who went on to have a great run at the collegiate level.
And to call Duke a high school star doesn't even begin to paint the full picture. Everyone from that era knew who Duke was. I'm sure they're ecstatic to see what Junior can do.
Got that one up quick.
Right now, sharing the basketball beautifully.
Pretty rad. Look at their last few trips down the floor. They've been patient about getting each other really good looks.
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
Outside Luan. Pass to Leftos. James, now guarded by Evans. Beyond the arc. Out of bounds, it'll be Eagles ball. And so we've reached the end of the first half. play. Eagles ahead, up by 12. And the third quarter of action coming up right after the halftime break. Second half of play getting going. Newark East Eagles with a big lead after 2 quarters of play. And here are the Eagles now. The biggest lead of the game was 15. And with this huge lead for the Newark East Eagles, they've come out and set the tone they really want to set for the rest of the season.
Coach Bishop talked about a season of change. A game like that illustrates exactly what the school is after. Strong showing from the Eagles as they look to have this one wrapped up.
On the wing, Bobby Erickson, defended by Lack.
It's now a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Can't stop this guy right now. Once Junior gets it going, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
Pass to Porter. Here's Levesque, guarded by Day. Back to Porter. About a minute played here in the second half. The three from Bobby Erickson. The three from Christian Sheffield. Connects it from downtown.
Look at the confidence on Sheffield's range shot. The Eagles must be doing something right in practice to inspire that courage at the arc.
On the wing, Bobby Erickson. Back to Porter. Can they get it? That shot, no good. Good D by Junior. Inside. And Junior throws it down. And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
And Erickson might be lined up out on the wing, but he'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly this team is at its best when Erickson has the ball in his hands.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
And suddenly, they're overflowing with offensive mojo, getting everything to drop.
They're getting it all to go down, and what an ideal time. They're poised for a terrific crunch time run in this game.
Both teams will make a substitution.
Hey, watch right, watch right.
Here's Luan. Pass to Carter. Back to Luan. James. Carter with it. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's James. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
+8 in the rebound differential. Yet another reason they controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They have taken the initiative.
He gets it in there. And with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father is, but it's a shadow he'll be under as long as he's on the hardwood.
It might be the reason why Junior didn't immediately take to basketball as a sport. But the similarities in their games are already apparent. Junior looks to be just as talented as his dad was, even if he's a bit raw.
Kennedy comes over with the double. There's Leftos with the three. And once again, off the mark by Burton.
Something needs to change for them here. Starting the half 0 for 5 is not going to cut it.
Well, offensively, they've been nearly impossible to wrangle.
Yeah, they've had an answer for everything the defense has thrown their way.
Now a timeout called by Burton.
A change needs to happen. They're getting blitzed in the paint.
Maybe time for a sub. Bring in another big. Get some more size out there, maybe?
Outside James. Pass to Carter. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Luan, and it's blocked.
Check out Mason's awareness on defense. He tracks the ball as it's going up, is ready, and waiting with an authoritative block.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Not at all. They need to reshuffle their lineup a little bit. Try to find something that works.
Drops it in from long range.
And the defense basically dared him to shoot that one. Challenge accepted.
And Junior gets it to go.
And it's pretty obvious what sparked this run. Terrific ball movement.
The guys are focused on creating opportunities for each other.
Outside Luan. It's stolen by Indra. And here they come. Muscling through the contact, they call the foul, and he's on the way to the line.
A difficult finish for sure, but Junior loves proving he's up for the challenge.
Now it's Carter outside. Pass to Luan. Picked up by Ramadas. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Junior.
At Luan's height, he probably runs into tough coverage like this often. But he's clever, and he plays into it to draw a foul.
Both shots are good from the stripe. To the paint. Here's Junior.
We've seen them do a great job of keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
And that's why they're starting to pull away. Not getting conservative at all, just adding to that lead.
The Hornets again can't hit it. It'll count.
Oh, he did it!
Oh,
did that!
baby!
Sweet!
A miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that to go down?
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one already looks out of reach. And a new group getting ready for the Hornets.
No doubt the star of this Burton squad is Bobby Erickson. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, and he's been with the Hornets for quite some time now, and he's been the star.
Erickson with it. Now guarded by Junior. Outside Luan. Pass to Carter. Erickson. And a miss there on the triple. And with Erickson, guys, you see his release, and you know immediately he's a terrific shooter. He's going to have no problems putting it on the floor as well.
That's true. I mean, Erickson plays bigger than he actually is, and that helps him finish on the inside. Colleges have shown a lot of interest in him since his breakout performance his sophomore year. He'll most likely be transitioning to shooting guard when he gets to that next level.
Aslanoglu can't hit it. And here's Endra. Puts up the 8-footer. And the Eagles tack on 2 more.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Pass to Carter. Erickson. Now Luan. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Eagles. Shot clock and game clock separated by 5. Junior with it. Now Carter defending. Yep, that one goes.
And this run was exactly what they needed to put the game away.
Yep. This is how to seal a win in style.
Up top, Aslanoglu. Back to Luan. Aslanoglu. Pass to Carter. Outside Luan. Carter with it. And here's Aslanoglu. Defended by Brothers. Bobby Erickson for 3. Good, and Leftos gets the assist.
Seems like Erickson of the Hornets can have the touch at the arc. Sends it in with a nice clean stroke.
And the final horn sounds chalk one up for the Eagles. They get the win here at home and a fantastic start to the season.
And the level of skill from the last few years is visibly better for the Eagles. Junior seems to fit right in with the rest of the team. Newark East fans have to be excited about how they look.
And the Hornets didn't lose this game, the Eagles won it. To get a win over a talented Burton team says a lot for the future of Newark East this season.
And that'll do it for our broadcast of Garden State IAA Hoops. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for watching.
Whoa! Look who's got some serious skill.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. The Eagles get things started with the group of Day and Sheffield at the 1 and 2 guards. Black and Zadirko are at the forwards, and the fourth-year star junior gets the nod at center. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it. That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
Outside Lee, pass to Gregory, outside Bishop, down low. Andrews down low, Junior's there, Andrews, Junior grabs the miss. And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state of the art.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
Pass to Rosenberg. And just about a minute and a half into this first quarter. Fader on the way. Newark East grabs the miss.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year. It's funny to think that not too long ago, Junior wasn't even thinking about basketball. He was focused on football. It's obvious now that he made a good call to switch to hoops.
Pass to Andrews. Here in the first quarter with just about 2 minutes gone by. And the layup's good off the glass. The Eagles now on offense. To the inside. Returns today. And here's Sheffield to the paint. Here's Junior. He makes another one. That's number 4 for him. He's now 4 for 4.
They're getting everything they want inside.
And that's fueled this run of theirs.
Three-pointer from Rosenberg. Junior grabs the miss.
4 misses in their first 5 attempts. Not the start they'd hoped for here.
And that one's good.
And they just continue to pound the rock inside. Why not? It's working great.
It's clear that that's been their game plan. And so far, their opponent hasn't adjusted at all.
Pass to Gregory. Outside Lee. From deep. And the ball goes out of play. The Eagles will have it. And here in the first, we're about 3 minutes in. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you want in a coach.
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Pass to Roberts. Now Ducey. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Race. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
One of the prettiest moves in the game. The reverse layup in traffic.
Outside, Indra. Inside. And Junior gets it to go.
And it's pretty obvious what sparked this run. Terrific ball movement.
The guys are focused on creating opportunities for each other.
Pass to Roberts. Kennedy comes over with a double. And the ball is tied up, so we have a jump ball.
You two.
Grace outside. On the wing, Ace Ducey. Covered by Junior. Outside Roberts. 2 points as that one goes. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
Here's Junior. And the Eagles tack on 2 more.
And they're really keeping that ball hopping around.
Now their last 5 trips have all ended with a great pass leading to a hoop. They are really sharing the basketball.
Grace outside. Swings it to Ducey. Roberts. Indra defending. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Eagles out in front, leading by 14. Stay with us through the break as we get ready for the second quarter. Welcome back, everyone. More high school sports coverage on the way as the second quarter gets started. That'll be a 5-second call. Pass to Rosenberg. Fades back. Junior grabs the miss. And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Back to Rosenberg. They double-team Connor Rosenberg. Andrews, no good that time. Good D by Junior. Outside, Black. To the middle. Pass to Junior. And they double up Junior. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It's not easy to come away with any steal, but he made that one look easy.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Gregory with it. Lee. Pass to Andrews. Over Day. Again, the miss by the Foxes. Here's Junior. Get up there!
Climbed the ladder and threw it down.
I love it.
Junior is not wasting a chance to go for a pro-tier slam. Gotta love the exuberance of youthful players.
Left side, Bishop puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by the Eagles. Here's Junior. Good, and he's 10 for 10 from the field.
5 straight baskets finished in the paint, taking it right at him.
You'd like to see the defense toughen up. Getting pushed around under the hoop is a bad look.
And Rosenberg's unselfishness is on display here, doing a nice job setting up his teammate with the pretty pass.
Newark East dictating the flow. To the inside. And Junior throws it down.
Shredding the D. Look at that precise pass. Love watching Day make these plays in the pick and roll.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Down low. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Junior has been playing at the next level today. Hopefully there are some scouts in the crowd to witness it.
Pass to Andrews. Bishop. Too long on the shot attempt. On the wing, Christian Sheffield. Lack. Here's Junior. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack.
What a read there from Lack, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for this mistake.
Pass to Andrews. Back to Lee. And here's Bishop. Lee guarded by Day. And there's the call on KJ Day. That is his first foul of the game. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Eagles delivering the blowout. And as we pause for halftime, don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the third quarter after the break. And the second half getting started. Brentfield playing host to Newark East here on Garden State IAA Sports. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
And Zadirko over to help. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball right now. Pass to Andrews. Rosenberg. They double team Connor Rosenberg. Now Bishop shoots from 12. Junior knocks it away.
On defense, Junior can get very tenacious. Here he manages to completely shut the shooter down with a big block.
And Junior throws it down.
No one blocked him out, and he took full advantage of it.
It's called situational awareness. He timed that putback perfectly.
He sure did. I like that he didn't give up here. Stayed after it, and he got rewarded for his efforts.
Gets the three ball to go.
No hesitation from Sheffield. Shots like these help him get into a rhythm on offense.
Pass to Andrews. Out to the wing. Gregory. Outside, Lee. Return to Gregory. Outside, Bishop. Here's Andrews. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release.
His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore.
And it's in there!
And hey, on defense, they haven't even put up a fight.
They're just getting bullied in the paint, and it's a huge problem.
Connor Rosenberg on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Troy Lee.
A shot he can make. Give Rosenberg any kind of separation, and he's firing away.
And Junior throws it down.
He's seen the court like a pro today.
And his teammates know it. If they stay active and find the open spot on the floor, he will find them.
And there's the call on KJ Day. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Eagles making a change here. So it's Renfield now. Three-pointer from Rosenberg. Black pulls it down. Now the Eagles with it. Pass to Junior. Soft touch off the glass and in.
Their last 3 buckets, right in the paint.
And they're finding success around the rim. The D needs better protection.
They double-team Connor Rosenberg. 13 feet out. And out of bounds it goes. The Eagles will take it over. And the Foxes making a change here. Here's Day.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him.
Putting together a nice third-quarter surge.
And it's a great time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of this second half.
Back to Lee. Troy Lee draws the double. Pass to Andrews. Lee with it. Joseph. Back to Lee. Ducey with it. Junior comes up with the block. And here's Day. There's the three. Knocks it down from distance. And with Junior and his athleticism, he's pretty much having to learn the nuances of basketball on the fly.
Well, he's played ball before, no doubt about that. But playing organized ball is a completely different beast. Suffice to say, Junior's done an excellent job adjusting to the team game.
And it's the Eagles with the ball. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. To the paint. And Junior gets it to go.
They're force-feeding the ball inside, and it's really working.
5 of their last 6 field goals have come from inside the painted area.
Troy Lee draws the double. Pass to Grace. Back to Lee. To stop the run. The putback. Brothers grabs the miss. And what a huge lead the Eagles have opened up here on the Foxes. I'm not sure many expected this kind of score.
It just goes to show the confidence and swagger that Newark has been playing with so far this season. They look to be a team on a mission.
Dustin Joseph for 3. Junior grabs the miss.
And they're desperate for a bucket.
They can totally feel it slipping away. Got to get a jump start for their offense.
And they pick up 2.
For me, their ball movement is really standing out. Every basket coming off an assist, it seems like.
Well, the last 3 buckets have, and these guys are in total unison right now.
Outside, Ducey. Troy Lee for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Good work by the Foxes. Getting Lee perfectly set up there enables him to send up an assertive shot.
With 1 on the clock. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been pretty one-sided so far. Well, the fourth quarter getting going here. Great matchup so far between the Eagles and the Foxes in this one. Now Indra. Kennedy outside. Junior. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle with a lot of contact there. The foul called on Gregory. That one's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year and the next 2 after.
That one falls.
The Foxes' Ben Bishop with a smooth pass, showing some great court awareness and finding the opening.
Gregory with the steal. And they're on the break. Three-pointer from Rosenberg. Junior grabs the miss. And for Rosenberg, the shooting is his trademark, but he's also got a good amount of burst with the ball in his hands.
It gives you everything you ask for from a wing player. It's a long ways away, but Rosenberg seems destined to play college ball at a big-name school.
Pass to Roberts, and it's Marcedo with the foul. That's his first foul. They double-team Connor Rosenberg. Here's Gregory, unable to get that one to go. Some solid defense from James Marceda. Inside, and he banks in the layup.
And they aren't settling for anything outside here.
And why would they? Last 5 shots have been in the key, and they've converted each one.
Gregory, right side. From 15 feet out, Junior grabs the miss.
Coach can't disagree at all with the shot selection.
Down low. Hangs. And he sinks the layup.
Getting after it on the boards and saving the possession for the Eagles. That's a tenacious play from Junior.
Rosenberg outside. Roberts. Takes one from 10 feet. Here's Madison. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the defense.
Look how fearless Madison is. When he goes on the attack inside, he's never afraid to get into it with the defenders.
To the inside, Junior. And Junior throws it down.
He scrapes and claws for the offensive board and doesn't take any chances on the putback.
Strong work all around, on the rebound and the stuff.
Yes, he stuck with that one all the way through, and he got his reward for it.
Pass to Roberts. Kennedy comes over with the double. Bishop now guarded by Evans. Here's Rosenberg. There's the triple. Junior grabs the miss. Kennedy with it. Madison picks him up. Kennedy can't hit. First free throw. Around 3 minutes gone by here in this fourth quarter. Here's Junior. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. The Eagles get things started with the group of Day and Sheffield at the 1 and 2 guards. Lack and Zadirko are at the forwards, and the fourth-year star, Junior, gets the nod at center. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work. Junior's had to overcome a lot of adversity as a young man, losing his father, getting a late start playing basketball, but there is no doubting his talent.
Robert Andrews goes in. He can't hit it that time. Good D by Junior. That's good, and it's Dave Zadirko with the assist.
What a solid decision from Zadirko, noticing the wide open man and getting the ball to him. And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
Back to Andrews. Out of bounds, it'll be Eagles ball.
Just can't afford turnovers like that one.
And so, just over a minute and a half played here. Junior left side. The rebound by Bishop. And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state of the art.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
Now here's Bishop. Now the Eagles with it. Down low. Stolen by Bishop. Outside Lee. Andrews. Pass to Bishop. Andrews. And here's Bishop. Over Day. Renfield misses again.
They started the game slow. So far, just 1 for 5 from the field.
And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. The coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you wanted a coach.
Bishop with it. Shoots over Lack. No good off front iron.
They just can't get into a rhythm offensively. The shooting has not been great this quarter.
2 points as that one goes.
They're in a terrific groove.
And credit it to their outstanding passing, putting a ton of pressure on the defense.
Pass to Andrews. And Bishop from outside. Great positioning on the putback.
I love when Andrews hustles like this. He's being rewarded for not giving up on the play.
To the inside. And Junior throws it down.
He's a strong finisher at the rim. He's not going to miss a chance like that.
And he doesn't even need 2 hands to do it.
Yeah, his teammates are loving that one. Hyped up before he even got off the ground.
A shot by Bishop, no good.
Things have really gone south for him here.
Yeah, he can't buy a bucket. Not easy to shake off a cold streak like this.
Their offense has been firing on all cylinders since the opening tip.
Yeah, the D already scrambling to make adjustments before this game gets out of hand.
To the paint, Gregory doesn't go for him. Good D by Junior. And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Pass to Andrews. Left side, Bishop. Andrews. Back to Bishop. Outside, Lee. Andrews with it. Over Junior. Another shot. And the layup is good.
He's a menace on the glass. His offensive rebounding is going to cause problems for opponents for years to come.
Junior again.
They just continue to add to this impressive lead.
And make no mistake about it, they're doing it with points in the paint.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Eagles. They lead by 13, and we'll be back in a moment for the second quarter. Welcome back, everyone. More high school sports coverage on the way as the second quarter gets started. Here's Roberts. Swing to Madison. On the wing, Ace Ducey. Outside Roberts. And here is Madison. He's guarded by Marceda. Now Joseph. Back to Madison. James Marceda with the block.
I love when Marceda leverages his reach and height on D, able to cleanly deny the shot attempt.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
Race outside. Roberts knocks it loose. Madison with the ball. Now Evans defending. The baseline jumper. Second shot chance. Madison can't hit it.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And the Eagles making a change here. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. Outside, Indra sinks it from distance.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Up top, Andrews. Race. Outside, Roberts. Back to Grace. Ducey. Just 5 on the clock. Zane Roberts for 3. Renfield misses again.
You could see it in his eyes. He wanted to return the favor with that 3. Just couldn't get it to go. I love the energetic play from Junior. Defense fails to contain him and prevent the slam.
They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
Back to Andrews. Pass to Grace to stop the drought. The three-pointer goes.
Here's Andrews making a shrewd feed to the wide-open man. He's been well coached to know when to give it away.
Inside, Junior. And Junior throws it down.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
Grace outside. Here's Joseph. Here's Grace, covered by Kennedy. Dustin Joseph for 3. Newark East grabs the miss.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That 10-rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what the scoreboard says. They're really bullying them out there.
Pass to Andrews.
Switch.
Joseph. Outside Roberts. Andrews with it. Back to Roberts. Now Grace. Roberts. Ace Ducey for 3. But they'll get another chance.
And I like watching brothers make a difference on D, working hard and distracting the shooter.
A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. Eagles out in front, up 19. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And the second half getting started. Renfield playing host to Newark East here on Garden State IAA Sports. Here's Day. And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release.
His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore.
Pass to Andrews. Now Bishop, back to Andrews. Lee, outside, Bishop. This one for three. Newark East grabs the miss. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Can't stop this guy right now. Once Junior gets it going, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
Andrews, covered by Junior. Pass to Bishop. Over Sheffield. Junior grabs the miss.
They're hammering the boards, and it's part of why they have this advantage.
That's given them the extra possessions needed to blow this thing out tonight.
Doesn't get easier than there. Love seeing Junior take advantage of the inside.
I got yours. I got yours.
Outside, Lee. Now here's Andrews. Here's the break. Junior again.
Oh, Day's just too fast sometimes. Picked their pocket before they could even see him coming. Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year and the next two after.
Here's Bishop. No good off the back of the rim.
Off again? It just hasn't been a pretty game. Just can't seem to find his groove.
And Junior throws it down.
Here's one for Junior's highlight reel. Going after his shot with reckless abandon and earns an and-one opportunity.
The Eagles making a switch here. And for Rosenberg, the shooting is his trademark, but he's also got a good amount of burst with the ball in his hands.
It gives you everything you ask for from a wing player. It's a long ways away, but Rosenberg seems destined to play college ball at a big-name school.
Tipped away. And Junior throws it down hard.
You can't teach this. Sometimes Junior is capable of surprising even himself. What a ferocious jam.
Swing to Madison. Bishop. Looking to end the run.
And they're desperate for a bucket.
They can totally feel it slipping away. Got to get a jump start for their offense.
Back to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And suddenly, they're overflowing with offensive mojo, getting everything to drop.
They're getting it all to go down, and what an ideal time. They're poised for a terrific crunch time run in this game. And let's talk Bishop on the Foxes. He was the star of the team before Rosenberg stepped up onto varsity, but he's still a very valuable contributor.
And for a kid his age, you have to applaud the way he stepped aside to let Rosenberg do his thing. That's not always easy to do when you're a teenager. But Bishop's put the team first and shown great senior leadership. Great defense on display. He anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line and take a shot for the team.
Here's Roberts. Swing to Madison. Ducey, covered by Kennedy. Roberts up top. Madison. Joseph with it. Again, the miss by the Foxes. Now here's Day. Covered by Ducey. Junior with it. Day, defended by Joseph. Pass to Junior. Yep, that one goes.
And this run has been fueled by their activity in the paint.
Yeah, on the interior, it looks like they figured it out. They're practically scoring at will.
And what a huge lead the Eagles have opened up here on the Foxes. I'm not sure many expected this kind of score.
It just goes to show the confidence and swagger that Newark has been playing with so far this season. They look to be a team on a mission.
Now here's Roberts. Outside, Ducey. Back to Madison. Grace. Trying to get back on track. Day with it. Working on Madison. Mason outside. Pass to Junior. And he gets it to go.
They're getting torn apart inside. Time to show some toughness.
Yeah, defend with an edge and some attitude. Let them know there will be no more easy buckets inside.
And that's a foul called on Mason. That's his first foul. Outside Roberts. Here's Andrews. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. And this one may have already been decided. Eagles ahead. Run. Well, the fourth quarter getting going here. Great matchup so far between the Eagles and the Foxes in this one. So it's Renfield now.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him.
Outside, Indra to the middle, and Junior throws it down.
He's got a grasp of the fundamentals that a lot of young players just don't have. In set plays like the pick and roll, Junior's hard to stop.
And with Junior and his athleticism, he's pretty much having to learn the nuances of basketball on the fly.
Well, he's played ball before, no doubt about that. But playing organized ball is a completely different beast. Suffice to say, Junior's done an excellent job adjusting to the team game.
And he lays it straight in.
Really good job by Indra. He's spotting the wide open man, sends him the ball. There's no hesitation there. He's developing such solid reflexes.
Pass to Bishop. The kick out to Roberts. We've played just over a minute here in this fourth quarter. Outside, Bishop. Off target from three-point range.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
Back to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Good fundamental basketball by Kennedy. The senior working hard to involve his teammates on the play. And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn.
To the paint, Marceda. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, there's the high. Hot hand, and then there's on fire. They're unstoppable right now.
I can see the flames of the fire. These individuals sometimes can put on runs like this, but an entire team, this is pretty rare.
And Bishop from outside. Bishop can't get that one to fall. Pass to Lack. Back to Junior. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack.
They're getting everything they want inside.
And that's fueled this run of theirs.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Outside, Bishop. Out to Rosenberg. That one's off. Still out of sync. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Now here's Roberts. Pass to Andrews. Bishop. Indra defending. From 12 feet out. No luck on that one. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke. one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
Outside Roberts. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter of play. Pass to Bishop. Now Roberts. Indra defending. It's Ben Bishop on the wing. Knocks it down from distance.
And forwards like Bishop are expected to make threes. It sure is nice to see him connect from there.
Now here's Indra. He's guarded by Roberts. Back to Junior. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle with a lot of contact there. The foul called on Gregory. And he makes the first. Both fall at the line that time. Here's Roberts. Down low. A nice shot there by Bishop.
And unfortunately, even with this run, it looks like they're still going to come up short.
Sure, it would have been really nice to see this earlier. Too little, too late.
Pass to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot 2.
Daring the defense to get aggressive. Madison going up with purpose and putting the D in a compromising situation.
Both shots are good from the stripe. Here's Junior. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
The D must keep Junior out of the paint. Even when they're physical with him, he's capable of converting.
Swing to Madison. And here's Bishop. Puts up a 3. Junior grabs the miss. Inside. And Junior throws it down.
Some more nice work down low in the paint. He has really established himself inside.
Outside, Bishop. And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Redfield as their season of surprise continues.
And once again, you can see the impact that Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of him. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. Thanks for tuning in to our presentation of Garden State IAA basketball.
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, Coach. It felt fine when I was playing. Just tweaked it out. Thank you.
Como eu give me that ball.
Hello and welcome to another presentation of Garden State IAA Hoops. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Tonight, the Eagles on offense, holding, waiting for something to open up. Oh, and an ugly pass there into the first row.
Eagles really struggling out of the gate without Junior. Coach Bishop can't be happy with that effort. Looks like we might be in for a long, long night.
And he holds it up top. A beautiful backdoor cut. Oh, and he missed it. Wide open layup there, and he missed it. Dragons now coming back the other way and pushing the pace with the 3-on-1, and they'll get the easy bucket. Things are going from bad to worse quickly here for the Eagles. Controlling traffic, and oh, ball knocked loose there. And here we go, the Dragons going the other way, now with the 2-on-1. And he finishes with the silky finger roll in the lane.
Oh, Joe, the Dragons are rolling. Without Junior, the Eagles look completely lost. Nothing is working for them right now.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Dragons up by 15. And we'll return after halftime to bring you the start of the third.
All right, fellas, here's the deal. We're getting blown out right now. We're getting outplayed, out-hustled, outworked. All right? Second half, I don't care. All right, fellas, let's get the second half.
Court of the Dragons. Second half getting underway here. And if you're just joining us, Junior is out tonight. Meanwhile, cutter down the lane. Oh, and what a rejection.
Joe, maybe some sharp words from Coach Bishop have inspired a turnaround here.
Good
This
job.
Newark team might have some fight left.
And just as you say that, Danny, the Eagles give it away with another careless turnover. Off the pick and roll and an easy bucket.
Joe, is it me or does every possession feel like it's on repeat at this point? Dragons having their way. This can't be easy for Junior to watch from the bench.
And he controls it up top. And he's stripped at midcourt again. And now coming down the other way with a scoop to the hoop and the score.
At this point, guys, it feels like the Eagles just need to wave the white flag. Regroup for the next one. Hopefully they'll have Junior back in the lineup for the Invitational.
And that's the final buzzer. We'd like to thank everyone for watching this presentation of Garden State IAA basketball. As always, we hope to see you at our next broadcast. Good night, everyone.
Hey, you did the right thing out there.
Woo! Recruiters everywhere.
No.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Barclays Center. We're here for the final game in the Battle of Brooklyn. I'm Joe Lamy. Alongside me are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Great matchup in this one between Louisiana Northeast and Newark East.
Sure is, Joe. Both teams have looked impressive lately, but you'd have to be a fool to think this isn't Louisiana Northeast to lose. They're led by top recruit Hendrix Cobb. This team is tops in the country.
The depth and talent of the Civic Cats will be hard to match, but the Newark East Eagles are no slouches, and they played with heart all season long. They also have a surprise star in Junior that can provide matchup issues for the Civic Cats.
Either way, we'll be in for a treat as the top talent in high school hoops hits the floor. The scouts will be tuned in for this one as the Battle of Brooklyn is on its way. A rundown now of the Eagles. It's their usual starting five with Day at the 1 and Sheffield at the 2. Small forward is Lack with Zadirko playing the forward next to him. And finally, the star of this team is Junior standing tall in the center position. The Cats starting with the group of Davidson, the talented guard, set at 1. Splitter starts next to him at the 2. And at the forward spots, you have Edwards and Fresh. And their star in the middle of it all is Hendrix Cobb playing center. And fortunately for the Eagles, they'll be at full strength for this matchup. No injuries mentioned on the game notes.
And there was a worry that Junior would still have a lingering issue with his knee. But the team decided to rest him an ample amount of time to recover. And by all the reports we've heard, he's 100% and ready to go.
Ooh, and a dangerous pass that almost turned into a steal.
It would have been a great defensive play. Can't fault the effort.
Splitter outside. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Christian Sheffield.
Well, Splitter can't beat the coverage clean, but his competitive play gets his shot off and gets him to the line.
And he makes both free throws.
And this is the matchup everyone wants to see. Hendrix Cobb versus Junior. They'll be going at each other all game long at their position.
And it's Junior missing. And it's the Civic Cats with the ball.
And you can't ask for a better look. It was almost too open from that time around.
Back to Lack. Day. Inside. Outside for Lack. Back to Junior. Pass to Sheffield. Lack. Now here's Junior. He's covered by Edwards. Count that one. And with Cobb and Junior matching up, they're familiar with one another from when Cobb grew up in the area.
And that's what makes this game such a battle. You have the history between them and the fact they're both the stars for their teams. A lot of fans and scouts alike are curious about how this game goes for these two.
And on top of that, this quarter's not been going his way on the offensive end.
Hey, yo, right here.
Back to Lack. To the paint. Junior.
And with the way he's scoring so far, we can say Junior is at full strength.
And we wondered before the game if that knee would limit him or be an issue, but right now, he looks like he is a full go at 100%.
Hendrix Cobb goes in. It's hauled in by Mason.
And without a doubt, Hendrix Cobb, the #1 recruit in the nation. We're seeing him tonight. A lot of eyes will be on him during this contest.
There was some mustard on that one.
Not leaving any room for error. I love the power.
Sending a message to the defense, too. Don't mess with me.
Pass to Cobb. Fires from deep. Misses for the 5th time this game. Mark him down, 1 of 6. Outside, Day. Sheffield. Junior showing no ill effects of his knee injury on that dunk.
Trying to build this lead.
The game is still pretty close. Can they gain some separation?
Davidson with it. To the inside. From 6 feet out, he nails it. And with Cobb, the #1 prospect from this class, without a doubt. He's still undecided on where he's going to school, guys.
Yeah, and it's not from a lack of offers. Many major schools have reached out to him already. Cobb knows, though, he has all the power and will make his decision when he's good and ready.
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
Back to Splitter. Cobb. Off the mark there with the three. And for KJ Day, a long-time figure for the Eagles. This is his last appearance for this school.
And Day has been the model for everything you want from a four-year player for the Eagles. He made varsity as a sophomore and has been a huge part of the team since day one. Great career for him at Newark East, and I'm sure he'll keep playing somewhere at the next level.
Junior outside. There's a lob to the hoop. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Cats.
Careless mistake. Turnovers like that give coaches gray hairs.
It's stolen by Indra. That one doesn't drop. And so the first quarter in the books. Eagles out in front, leading by 6. And in just a moment. And welcome back as we get the second quarter going in the Battle of Brooklyn. The Eagles with the lead. Junior guarded by Cobb. Pass to Indra. Now Junior. And a great shot there by Junior, who looks to have no lingering impact from his leg injury.
Their passing right now is on another level.
Sweet. The last 5 buckets all off of assists and teamwork at the offensive end.
Here's Cobb. And then Hendricks Cobb with the dunk. And with Cobb playing back in Brooklyn, a bit of a homecoming for him, guys.
Yeah, definitely. He spent his early years playing in Newark, right down the road from this facility, actually. And at age 12, his parents moved to Louisiana, and that's really where his basketball career took off.
And Junior throws it down.
Junior putting his fingerprints all over this game. He is in a zone with this offensive onslaught.
Outside, Timmerman. Pass to Fresh. Down low. Now left side, Cobb. And Hendricks Cobb comes with the stuff.
Masterful control. I love how Cobb accepts the contact and keeps his focus on the basket.
Timeout called by the Eagles.
And coach sees something he wants to bring up to his squad.
He's going to make sure that they're clear on the game plan. And at the high school level, every timeout is a teaching moment.
So it's both teams making a change here. Both teams changing it up here. Now here's Indra. To the middle. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
And for Junior, the interest in him from colleges has been growing all season long. There's a good chance he'll get some offers from great schools to play at the next level.
Outside, Davidson. Cobb. And that one's good.
After starting the game off pretty slow, they've really come to life here.
Yeah, they're putting it together, that's for sure. But they're still trailing, and their offense is finally getting some traction.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the foul is called as he misses. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. Got one on Cobb.
Important for Junior to learn how to draw calls just like that. That kind of toughness and savvy will serve him very well going forward.
He started to play with a little more edge to his game here in the second. He didn't have a single free throw in the first quarter.
Right side, Cobb. Outside, Davidson. Pass to Timmerman. Tries a 3. Newark East grabs the miss. From deep 3-point range. And he beats it!
Oh, he just barely got that one in.
What great composure. A miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that to go down?
I don't know, but if you gave him 100 more tries, he'd probably make 2.
And the second half of the Battle of Brooklyn starting up here. Great game so far between 2 fantastic high school squads. Louisiana trailing.
And one of the most gifted athletes on this team is Benny Davidson. He's a tremendous leader on the floor who just moves so well with the ball in his hands.
Now Cobb. He's got 8 in this one. Junior with the steal. And Junior throws it down.
He's not afraid to take chances on this side of the ball. I love watching Junior anticipate when he should go for steals.
And with Davidson, another highly ranked recruit, he just makes everyone better out there.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's just because I'm a fan, but he reminds me a lot of De'Aaron Fox with the ball in his hands, doesn't he? I mean, he's got that explosiveness to go right at players twice his height and finish with that exclamation point.
First one for him falls.
Cobb brings so much energy and athleticism onto the floor with him. The Civic Cats play a special brand of basketball, and everything revolves around Hendricks.
Here's Mason. Here's Junior. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I like how forceful they've been on the glass, really getting after it.
They just look hungrier and more aggressive. The other team looks overmatched.
They set the screen. Up top, Davidson. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. And here are the Eagles now. 10-point lead. This is their biggest lead of the game. Chalk up 2 right there. For the Cats, this is more than just a road game for them. These young men are dealing with the first taste of play after traveling across the country.
Yeah, that should be a big advantage for the Eagles, Joe. They'll want to do whatever they can, keep their foot on the gas pedal, and keep the tempo of this game up. Hopefully, that should even out the talent advantage that the Civic Cats have on paper.
Outside, Davidson. Inside, here's Cobb. Junior grabs the miss.
He doesn't look comfortable shooting the ball, and it's really hurting them right now.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
The effort that Dave makes to provide for his team is absolutely exceptional. He works hard keeping all the Eagles involved.
Here's Louisiana now. They trail by 14. Louisiana calls timeout.
A change needs to happen. They're getting blitzed in the paint.
Maybe time for a sub. Bring in another big? Get some more size out there, maybe?
For 3, it's Hendricks Cobb. It's hauled in by the Eagles.
It's been a rough game of shooting for him, but you can't fault him on that try.
Down low and stolen by Hendricks Cobb.
Watching the way Cobb gets things done on the floor is exemplary. It's easy to see why he's such a highly regarded recruit.
Everything comes so easy for him. Just raw, natural ability combined with a great sense of the moment. There's a sense that he'll be an impact player beyond the college level someday already.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Cobb's shot is off.
They just keep winning the fight on the boards, guys.
It's just one more area of this game where they've been in complete control.
And Junior throws it down.
High IQ basketball from Sheffield. He gets himself an easy assist by feeding the wide open man.
Outside Cobb. And it's stolen by Zadirko. To the paint. Here's Junior. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Seems like every shot is coming off a great feed.
And everyone is looking to make that extra pass. That unselfishness right now has them on a roll.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. To the inside. To the paint. Cobb. Good, and the assist goes to Mushi Fresh.
And a look at the Civic Cats bench. It's not the most talented, but the group is well seasoned. A lot of seniors who have seen everything this program has thrown their way.
Junior again.
You wonder, guys, are they extending their defense too much right now? Giving up way too many points inside.
Yeah, it's really becoming noticeable during this last stretch.
Cobb with it. Junior's there. And here's Cobb. 11 points on the game so far. That shot is off. Pass to Junior. And out of bounds, the Civic Cats will take it. This Civic Cat squad struggling. Outside Cobb. Back to Timmerman. Cobb, covered by Junior. Cobb, here's Fresh. Some solid defense from James Marceda. Here's Junior. Michael Kennedy from outside. That shot missing. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one already looks out of reach. Eagles out in front. Only 1 quarter remains. It's anyone's game as the Battle of Brooklyn will be decided in the coming minutes. Here's Indra.
Guys, here's a look at Teddy Edwards, another fantastic player who is highly recruited on the Civic Cats team.
Edwards has the raw power and strength to finish inside against just about anyone. He moves very well for his size and is a natural finisher at the rim. He's definitely going to make some college people extremely happy in short time.
Junior with the block.
On defense, Junior can get very tenacious. Here he manages to completely shut the shooter down with a big block.
Down low. And Hendricks Cobb comes with the stuff.
That's a display of great defense turning into easy offense.
Yeah, what a nice string of events.
Hey, it's a little something for everybody.
And Junior throws it down.
This is the trust Junior's teammates have in him. They know he's capable of finishing off alley-oops.
Three-pointer, Hendricks Cobb nails it from beyond the arc.
He can be dangerous from the outside. Sure, he didn't get one in the first, but we know he can hit him.
Inside, Junior. The lead pass was put just in the right spot to produce the layup.
And now that's 10 points in a row that have come right at their front door.
Hey, they're just getting handled down there. Have to toughen up, make a stand.
Leading the game not just in points, but also rebounds.
Rebounding has been the difference in helping them take control of this game.
And Junior throws it down.
He's got a grasp of the fundamentals that a lot of young players just don't have. In set plays like the pick and roll, Junior's hard to stop.
Outside, Timmerman. Pass to Wang. Cobb. Back to Wang. Basket is good. The assist from Hendricks Cobb.
Yeah, Cobb wasn't going to miss that assist opportunity. He's a very focused player when he's on the ball.
The Eagles making a switch here. Day with it. To the middle. And Junior throws it down.
And look at Junior doing some damage. This fella doesn't hold anything back.
Here's Cobb. Good.
Some nice efficiency from him. No trouble getting his shots to fall now.
Now here's Day. Mason outside to the paint. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And I love the resourceful play from Quinn Mason. He finds a man with a wide open shot and feeds him the ball.
Pass to Cobb from downtown. Another three for Louisiana.
Just so under control the whole way. He makes it look so easy.
Down low. Here's Junior. And he floats it in for the easy deuce. Credit the assist on that one.
Good inside shot by Junior, showing us he knows how to use those physical gifts in the paint.
Splitter outside. Pass to Cobb. Three-pointer. Sheffield with the rebound. Outside, Day to the inside. That one goes.
Part of the reason they can extend this lead, they've shot it so well.
Just keep feeding them. Look to put this away in the fourth.
Here's Cobb. Junior grabs the miss. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
It's hard to believe he's in high school. The way he's moved the ball today has been tremendous.
I like the leadership and the effort to get the other guys going. And you see how much they appreciate it out there.
Three-pointer, Hendricks Cobb. No good that time.
Can switching baskets make that big of a difference? It's thrown him off, and he can't get anything to fall in this half.
Ball stolen. Junior with the steal. Bucket's good. Has picked up his second foul.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
So both teams making some changes here.
Grown up in Newark has its perks. Junior got to hone his skills on the hard courts, not too far away in New York City. And playing in those pickup games is great experience for a young player.
Pass to Bean. Over Junior. And the Civic Cats miss again. And the layup's good off the glass.
They keep going to him, and he keeps coming through. He's leading the game in scoring.
Now here's Porter. The D right on him. Here's Wang. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice take. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
Now here's Indra. Porter defending. And Junior throws it down.
Really good job by Indra. He's spotting the wide open man, sends him the ball. There's no hesitation there. He's developing such solid reflexes.
And the Battle of Brooklyn goes to the Eagles. Fantastic end to this invitational as Newark East gets the win in their own backyard.
Even though they were the local team, I don't think many expected the Eagles to win this. Gritty performance from them to take down the top team in the nation.
And it's certainly a disappointment for the Civic Cats, who came into this game as favorites. But they lost to a team that played with heart and put it all together right when they needed to. We saw a great game from Junior as well.
We want to thank everyone for watching the Battle of Brooklyn. Thanks for joining us.
I mean, what else can I say?
Shoot, we made it down better than you would be a starter.
Okay. I won't go that far. But you got me here. That will.
Hey, what's up, Coach?
What's up, bro?
So you're saying in the G League, I can line the weeds, develop my game, and get paid now?
Exactly. Get a few endorsements.
All right. Let's go to G League.
Yes. You're making the right choice, Junior. You won't regret it. I'm gonna get on the phone with the gym right away because I know he's gonna be thrilled. Stepping into a bigger world, kid. Think you ready?
No question, man. Let's go get.
If you need water.
15-year fixed mortgage.
Okay, guys, listen up. Can I have your attention? Guys, attention. Okay.
I ain't way too much fit.
Thank you. I wasn't so hard. Welcome back. Meet Junior. Junior, meet your teammates. First up, this guy's done it all. College phenom.
All right. Woo, game one, baby, let's go.
Get this, G League Brad. Red accelerate.
My boy Vlad thinks he's Jimmy Shakespeare.
Or Tupac.
Or whatever the Eastern European version of that is.
Hey, listen, new kid. Every game G League, tough and rough. Make ready for when
thanks,
NBA
Lonnie.
come
Thanks,
talking. Great.
Hey, don't be soft. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. Yo, go hard on three. 1, 2, 3.
Go hard.
Yeah.
Come on, we gonna win this one.
Yeah, we are.
Thanks, everyone, for joining us. It's time for G League basketball presented by 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Westchester Knicks going up against the Oklahoma City Blues. I'm Blake Suniga, along with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafatemi. G League games are always a fun chance to see the NBA's rising stars in action.
You just never know which players on the floor today could be tomorrow's NBA stars. It's something to try and watch for.
But even those players who won't get the call-up, they're still top talents. So you're guaranteed to see some exciting basketball.
And for first-year G League players like Junior, I think the biggest adjustment to the league is the physicality. Not easy to get used to how strong, how big everyone is.
Yeah, you'll need to bulk up and build strength just so you don't get moved around with ease. That's... Oh!
Showing off big time with the slam. It's fun watching Junior get crafty throwing it down.
Pass to Snow. Back to Higgins. And here is Chris. For three, Snow. The shot off that time. Ellis outside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bennett. Higgins outside. It's stolen by Andre Haji. Wells for three. The Knicks rebound. He goes up again. Here's Junior. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still come up empty. Outside Chris. Pass to Higgins. There's the triple. The shot's good on the assist by Chris.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Junior, he's guarded now by Snow.
And a bit of a shock for this team and its fans. Junior stepping right into the starting lineup. They feel he has that kind of impact.
And we'll see if he's a long-term fixture for the starting 5. Junior certainly has upside to start. Just a little bit surprising to see it happen on day 1. Coaching staff must really believe in his ability.
Eight feet out. The shot is good off the backboard.
When they've gone to him, he's come through. Keep getting him touches.
Outside Chris. Back to Higgins. Pass to Snow. Higgins. Here's Newton. Haji covering. And it's in.
We should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody paid any attention to him.
Now Wells. Junior. He's guarded now by Snow.
Nice pass by Wells. Scouts have talked about wanting to see more of that from him. Giving up the rock because we know he can shoot it.
Pass to Snow. Higgins outside. To the middle. Newton. And it's blocked by Andre Haji.
And the length of Haji comes in handy. A huge guy who must keep finding ways to block shots. And you look at the expansion of the G League since the start of its time. The league initially only had 8 teams.
Higgins outside. Pass to Snow. Bennett. Snow up top. And it's Wells with the foul. That's his first foul. Oklahoma City calls timeout. And none of the original 8 teams remain in their initial locations. But, you know, since then, the league has exploded in size and popularity.
Now at an incredible 29 teams in 2 different countries. The league...
And here is Ellis. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Junior. Nails the baby hook.
Nice pass there to set up the bucket.
and 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Here's Hollins. Andre Haji comes up with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
I think they've been the more physical team, guys, and that's why they're ahead.
Usually the more physical, more aggressive team wins the game.
And in their brief history, the Westchester Knicks have had a number of NBA call-ups. They know how to develop talent there.
Yeah, Thanasis Antetokounmpo, Trey Burke, former Westchester Knicks. You think about the Westchester Knick that has had the longest NBA career, probably Langston Galloway. And they have a great track record for this franchise in the years that they've existed in terms of producing NBA talents.
They double-team Junior. Second quarter here, and just over a minute and a half played. And it's Junior missing. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
To the paint. Here's Hollins. That's in there. Bennett with the assist.
Major height disadvantage there, but he still got it up and over his man.
Don't worry about that fella, no matter what the matchup is. He's not easy to intimidate.
Boy, he's a bulldog.
Back to Junior. Second shot opportunity. Basket number 8 for him on 13 attempts, and that's a 62% clip so far. Pass to Woolridge. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Snow can't hit.
And when you talk about the G League, it isn't just about developing players. A number of coaches as well have jumped from the G League to the NBA.
Nick Nurse, Quinn Snyder, and Dave Yeager, they all spent time in the G League before being hired by NBA coaching staffs. I think the G League is just a fantastic place for young and upcoming coaches to build a resume and gain real experience.
Well, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give up.
Junior left side. Picked him clean. Right side, Chris.
That's a missed opportunity right there.
He'll be the first to tell you that's one he should have buried.
And we'll be the second to tell you that's one he should have buried. Taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
Fantastic.
Fantastic indeed. Really piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Time called here. The Blue decide to talk it over.
He's seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a clear message to his team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help. It's the front of player. They've got to try something.
So it's to Snow. And that concludes the first half. Knicks out in front, up 8. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, first half of the game now behind us. Any thoughts on Junior's performance in this one?
He's finding quality shots, and he's making the most of them. With a great head on his shoulders, he's been able to outthink the defense.
With moves to match, he's got the smarts and the tools to be an impact offensive player at the next level.
Well, the NBA has used the G League as a testing ground for new rules. Rules the NBA is curious about implementing, but wants to see in action first. It's been pretty successful so far. Good job by them on the glass here tonight, +8 in that department.
You have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what we're seeing tonight.
And Chris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Inside. Pass to Haji. And Haji with the stuff.
A problem in the paint. Like how assertive Haji plays when he's this close to the bucket.
And with the rule testing in the G League, some big changes have had their start here before being adopted by the NBA.
14-second shot clock reset, the coach's challenge are the two big ones. The G League also recently tested having one foul shot count for all free throws. It's a great way to find new changes to improve basketball at the highest levels and speed up the game. Very clever passing. He put the ball on a silver platter for him.
Pass to Newton. Higgins. Newton with the screen. Over Haji. And Junior with the block.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. Easy to see how much pride Junior takes on the defensive end.
And a lengthy history for the Oklahoma City Blue. You can trace their origins as a franchise all the way back to the original G League 8.
And the Blue are one of only 3 franchises that can say that. They were initially the Asheville Altitude, then the Tulsa 66ers. Eventually, the Thunder bought the team and brought them to play in the same city.
To the inside. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as Westchester retains possession.
A nice play to get a hand to that pass and tip it out of bounds.
He was just a hair away from coming up with the steal there.
So close.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. 9 feet out. And Junior with the nice bucket inside.
This is the level of toughness that Junior brings to the floor. Way to convert through contact.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Higgins. Hollins. Pass to Higgins. Now here's Newton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hollins. Drops in the layup for 2.
You want a great way to measure the success of the G League? Just look at how many players in the NBA have spent time developing there.
The numbers will really surprise you. Right now, about half of NBA players have spent some time playing in the G League. Most have done so early in their career, but that number will only grow over the coming years.
And there's a pick. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Haji.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10-rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around.
Great open look there.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Time called here. The Blue decide to talk it over. Junior really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's torching them right now. Good decision to huddle up, talk it over, and try to figure out how to slow his roll.
Just minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Higgins. Pass to Chris. Back to Higgins. Shoots over Haji. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And you know, it's a new addition to the G League recently, select contract. The NBA created these as a way to bridge elite talent into the NBA.
And at $500,000 for the G League season, it's very enticing. The NBA made a big push to help foster the upcoming talent, and using the select contracts is a great mechanism to do just that.
Boy, I'd settle for having as many points in the game as he has rebounds.
Right now, we're really witnessing something special.
And Ellis with the slam.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense, because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
And it's out of bounds. The Blue able to retain possession here. Unbelievable. Down low. Bennett, Middleton defending. And so Westchester takes this one by a big margin.
I'll tell you what, Junior owned the boards tonight.
I'm saying you want to play on a higher level, right? I don't care if it's football, basketball, anything. I don't even care if it's one of the top leagues. We're still talking about all-stars from